tuned in to the Smoke on Smoke Champs 365.
Do you wanna be a smoke champ? Smoke champ. Everybody is a smoke champ. Smoke champ. Do you wanna be a?
If you wanna be a Smoke Champ, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel at smokechamps365.com. And I'm your host, Abdul Sadiq, and this is the Smoke on Smoke Champs 365. We're out here in Denver, Colorado, probably about 10 degrees outside. So for everybody that's driving today, make sure you're being safe. And if you're going to be out tonight, be safe as well. But again, I'd like to introduce everybody to the first episode of the Smoke podcast presented to you by Smoke Champs 365. And all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. If y'all know where Cincinnati at, it's up north, near that area. I'm not real good at my geography, so excuse me on that. Look it up in a map, ladies and gents. But without further ado, we got Skitzo Flow all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, recording artist. And this man owns his own record label. So we're going to get some insight about him, what projects he's got going on, and then what we can expect in the future from Skitzo Flows. Skitzo, holla at the people. What's poppin', man?
What up, Denver? How y'all doing out there, man? I hope everything's good. I hear it's like 10 degrees out there, man. It's pretty nice up here in New York where I'm at right now.
Man, it's pretty cold, man. I had about 3 layers on, so outside for 10
crazy.
minutes. Yeah, man. 10 minutes and your fingers is froze, man.
Y'all really got that cuddle weather.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, talk to us. You're on the Smoke podcast. So, we always like to ask everybody, because I'm sure all of our listeners want to know, like, are you a smoke champ?
Yeah, I smoke. I'm smoking right now as I'm talking to you right now. So I'm cheap.
That's what's up. Pound sign that. Certified smoke champs right there. That's dope, bro. Like, so you smoke cannabis often? Like,
probably like 10 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 times a day. I gotta have my blunts, you know what I'm saying? I smoke when I wake up, I smoke when I go to bed, I smoke after a meal, I smoke when I write a rhyme. I'm always smoking. I smoke when I'm driving.
Sound like this is a religion for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You wake up at the crack of dawn and it's blaze, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's up though. Like,
I don't go in, to clubs and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or anything like that, So all I do is smoke and create music.
Okay, that's what's up. So like what's your, we have a lot of different strands out here, and everybody smokes different strands. Like, what's your particular strand of choice?
My particular strand of choice is Kush, man. I love Kush, man. I like OG Bubba Kush.
OG Kush. So that's more of that indica, that heavy high. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your music. Like, what projects you got coming up?
Oh man, I got projects out right now. That is Vent Season, that is Combos and Collabs, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And some older material, the Hex Files. What I'm working on right now is Vent Season 2, which is my own personal project.
Okay.
It's some hype music. I like create hype music. I use different voices when I create rhymes and when I spit also. So that's why I got the name Skitzo Flow. You hear my regular voice that you're hearing right now, and you also hear this rough, rugged voice. I also sing on the tracks. So basically, I just try to be as versatile as possible. I'm promoting my team's album right now, which is Hex Nation The Curse. That's out on all streaming platforms, as well as all of my other albums. They're out on all streaming platforms also. All platforms that you can buy the music, such as iTunes and Amazon. So basically, I'm just working, man. Just pushing, working, creating music, and trying to keep this label afloat and trying to make something happy,
Nah, man, I can dig it, man. That's what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Taking one step and putting the other step forward. What started you on this journey? Like, what inspired you to even start making music?
All right. Well, okay. I'm going to try to condense this as fast as possible. Fast as possible. Shoot, I've been creating music since I was 13. I didn't really take it seriously until I actually, got out of prison, probably around the age of 25 or 24. I did some time and did like 7 years, you know what I'm saying, for some bullshit that I was doing as a young kid. And basically, I moved from Ohio, moved to New York once I got off parole. And I was working at a job, 9 to 5, regular 9 to 5. And one boy asked me if I rap. And I was like, yeah, I rap. He was like, well, shit, I'm bringing you to a studio. Now, I've never been to a studio before. Most of my rounds are already created, in my mind or making a beating on something. So I went to the studio, met my boy Hub, and he recorded me, and we came out with a flame track. And I've been writing and creating ever since, and we just used to write and create in the basement just to make music, just to deal with life, what I'm saying, and deal with our struggles and deal with our inner demons and such. So one day, what I'm saying, it was a group of us. We was called A524 at that time.
Okay.
We decided we was gonna make some money off of it. He's like, yo, man, let's go out here and sell these CDs. This music's pretty dope, and people are liking it. People are feeling it. So let's go out here and make some money off of it. That was around the time where everything started to go digital with Napster and with iTunes. When they came up and changed the game, it was like, okay, right. CDs about to be out.
So I'm about CDs to learn. And the cassettes no more. It wasn't analog.
Right. People want, what I'm saying, one digital download versus one album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they can pick and choose what songs they want. And we was recording everything in analog at that time. We didn't go digital till like 7 years ago. That's when I finally convinced her to go ahead and say, dog, let's try Pro Tools, let's try Reasons, let's try all this digital software, because it's analog we've been left behind, because everybody's going to everybody else's studio to record with them rather than coming with us. And we have a good ear. We may not have the equipment, but we have a great ear.
Right.
So let's get the equipment, so we'd be great. And basically, I learned, I studied up on how to start a label. It was real easy. Went and did that. Read about, getting paid off of digital transmissions, which people did with regular radio play. I found out you could do it in the digital world. And as soon as Napster came out and all these other streaming stores came out, I really immediately jumped on promoting the stream.
Damn, you said Napster.
Just to listen.
There's a lot of millennials out here, man. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I've been in it from the jump, and now the labels, even when the labels were fighting the stream because they didn't realize that it was residual income, I was already on it. Like, eventually they're going to go ahead and conform, because this stuff can last 70 years after you're dead, and you can give it to your kids.
Right. Not to cut you off and everything, but what type of advice from where you came from now into the new age that you feel like you can give the millennials, or the new artists that's trying to break, or find their voice, or just really hop into this game? Like, what's the first step?
Be true to yourself. I'm a big believer in creative freedom. I believe you should be able to create what you want to create, and create what's true to yourself. There's no reason you don't have to conform to what the labels or even what your peers are asking for you. You're creating art. So stay true to creating your art. And that way you will be happy regardless of the shit that you go through to get into this industry. You try to break it as an independent artist. At least you're creating your own art and you're happy with it.
Okay. I like that. So y'all hear that? Be original, be yourself, create from the heart, you know what I'm saying? So that way people can really feel what you have to say, and really understand the message that you're trying to get across in your vision overall. That's what I feel like you were saying right there.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, you just got to keep your emotion in your music, man. Do not take your emotion out of your music. Nobody wants everybody sounding like drones. Like, lately, a lot of the music's been sounding the same because that's a particular sound that everybody's caught on to, a particular vibe that they like. But change that shit up. Change some things up, because even back in the days when cats started sounding the same, at least they started sounding a little bit different and tweaking them things, personalizing it for themselves. Change it up.
No, yeah, definitely. I'm like, back in the day, like, I'm a 90s baby, so I was in that cross phase. And, I grew up on the music to where, they was talking about something, and, where the music like actually meant something. And, like nowadays, being born in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of the music has escaped, that realm of bringing back something that we can home on in as individuals, rather than cars, money, and clothes. You feel me? So that's for me, that's
That
man, it's crazy.
you speaking truth, and the thing is, it's not that the music is not being created. It's being created, but it's not being marketed. It's not being pushed, and it's not being um, embraced. And it's not. You have to have a balance. If I'm going to hear a lot of negativity and just materialistic stuff, I need to have some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You got to provide me with that so we can balance it out. And right now, it's not being balanced out. It's just the scales are just tilted to one side. And the labels have control, but we as independent artists, we can make enough noise to be able to say, let us in the door. You're kicking in the door, this music. Or we can get our money right to be able to push our music to where they have no choice but to play our music if we're greasing the same palms that they are.
Right. I can definitely dig that. I can definitely dig that. We got to get that across to a lot of these millennials, because a lot of the things that we put out or are put out, that really reciprocates and to how a lot of people, start or want to try to do things in their lives. And that's like music is a big teacher, like with your music and stuff. Like what type of messages, do you feel like your people, should bring from, like when they listen to your music? Like I know you got different vibes and, different flows that you do. Like I've had the opportunity to, listen to one of your sounds. It kind of sound like some strange music a little bit, so it had me, had me in a different mindset, but just like strange music, like it made me want to listen in.
Yeah, basically, I just want to be motivational. Whether you go through, you're gonna hear wins, you're gonna hear losses in my music. Um, and everybody could. I never heard of strange music until a lot of people got me hip to Tech Nine. Never heard of Tech Nine. It's like, yo, you sound like him, or your music that sound, man. I don't know these dudes. I had to go look them up. I'm like, oh shit, that's where I fit in because they're like us. So just create, whatever that track tells you to put out there, put it out there. As long as you're keeping it real. You just got to keep it 100. You got to keep it all the way 100. Everybody's not Scarface on the track, man. And even if you are Scarface on the track, you got to talk about them losses,
Yeah, the struggle's real, man. The struggle's real.
Mm-hmm.
This cannabis industry, like, what's your views on that? Like, do you feel like it should be like legalized everywhere? You feel like everybody should smoke cannabis?
I think everybody should. I think they should hold classes on it, the pros and the cons. I also think that everybody should smoke cannabis if they want. I think it should be legal everywhere. And I think, everybody should find out a way to go ahead and invest in this industry before everybody else invests in. Well, would be able to earn some money from it, some type of residual income coming in. Because especially for African Americans and Puerto Ricans and lower income white folks, man, that we ain't had too many opportunities. But with cannabis, there's plenty of opportunities. That's job creation. We can go out here and work. We can, like I said, invest. We can promote. We can advertise. So I totally love it.
What other projects? Because I know you say you had a couple projects coming up.
Yeah, I got an album coming out in a couple months that I'm working on right now, and that has been season 2. Project to look out for right now that I'm on that was hit this year has been season 1.
Okay.
Skitzo Flow has been season 1. Also Hex Nation the Curse. I'm on a lot of those tracks. It's from my record label. It's produced by my producer, me and my partner, my business partner, DJ Hub. And we got a whole bunch of members of on my team on that particular project. And that's pretty dope. Yeah, but I'm also working on another album with another Hex member. Me and him are just doing some tracks together and pushing and promoting Chris Blazewell. So I don't know the name of that project yet.
Okay.
Because we really haven't the tracks and really listened to it and say what we're going to name it, but it's coming.
So all the listeners can actually, find you on Facebook and all these platforms and everything, and really go ahead and check you out. Just go ahead and give everybody your @ tag.
Yeah, at Skitzo Flows on Instagram, at Skitzo Flows Hex on Facebook.
For sure. Everybody make sure y'all go check that out. Skitzo Flows all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio.
You can add also Christopher Fitzgerald on Facebook. You know, I'll make room for anybody that want to have me, man. I delete a whole bunch of people that's unnecessary. Y'all come on in.
For sure. Like, do you do any features?
I'm definitely open for features. My thing is with features is I like to create with the artist right there. I will travel to your studio, or you can come to mine. But it's best for us to feel each other's vibe, connect with each other, and then create. You know what I'm saying? Rather than I like it organically. I don't like it thrown together and pieced together. I like to be able to feel that vibe and create something, you know what I'm saying, that is going to be dope for the both of us, or the few of us, or a whole bunch of us. Just know it's all about, you know, connecting with me.
Okay. Well, y'all hear that? Connect with Skitzo Flow. He drops you the tag. You already know where you're at. This is the Smoke Podcast on Smoke Champs 365. I am your host, Abdul Sadiq. We out of here.
Yes, sir. We out of here. Salute.
Do you want to be a smoke champ? Smoke champ. Everybody is a smoke champ. Smoke champ. Do you want to be a smoke champ, baby? Like what it do? Man, I'm so high, I'm posted on the roof. If you ain't got the gas, I can't mess with you. Tree so potent, call it 100 proof. We can roll it, bong it, or dab it. Really don't matter if it's a fatty. This weed ain't elastic. Turn me up a bit, I'm loud packing. Some of that kiss and blow action. And you should be a smoke champ. Smoke champ. You should be a smoke champ. Smoke champ. Do you wanna be? You can be a smoke